Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Today na Friday number 9 day for this year 2024. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Mr. No Connie. Una welcome to another episode of our daily podcast, a program where it bring una the truth, it bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work out for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. My country people at home and abroad, our IDPs, refugees, and all Ambazonia, then where their life it don't be suspended, it don't hang for up. Would waka like so day, but inside our skin, our spirit in no day, because our people they die on a day-to-day basis. Our land it be a desolate land. I bring on our revolutionary salute. We start with first good news. Say the document for the PPP, the peace plan paper, it don't be ready, and we would engage all Ambazonian groups them and personality, any individual them and organization them and reach out for we get them the presentation. We will also launch an international campaign starting from the United Nations to African states to all over the world for push for an alternative solution for help rekindle international interest, attention, and also solution for bring justice, peace, and development back for our homeland, release our political prisoners, return our refugees with dignity, and also for give opportunity for our soldiers for also start a new life free from conflict while putting the conflict on the diplomatic table for Ambazonian self-governance and a complete devolution of Cameroon. We're going to start with a big news where it come out from UNOWAS, that means the United Nations for West Africa and Sahel, where they don't publish on document concerning Bakassi. But first, we want to start with the United Nations office where they for Cameroon, where they call an OCHA. That means in a United Nations, their office for coordination of humanitarian affairs. They ran released yesterday on the 8th. Their report from the field from the 1st of January to the 31st of January. That is the report where the international community they see about which way they go up for ground. The one at the situation report number 61. I go read them for na part them. Make una know which way all man they see for the war. And this one will be very important for all our people them. Make them sabi the perspective where the war it get them. They highlight now 4 major things them I go make a short. The first one Then say 6 incidents them affecting healthcare it be reported for Northwest. That means say for we for Ambazonia, for Ngrafi side, for Bamenda side. Then talk say the second way they highlight and I say 7 students them they be adopted for inside their school for inside Northwest. That means say they be kidnapped 7 picking of a school. The United Nations their office also report and say movement restriction in some areas in Northwest deprive thousands of people of humanitarian assistance and protection services. The last thing we highlight and I say over 500 people were internally displaced both in Northwest and Southwest due to hostility. So now they report that way they send them around the world and for the United Nations for which we happen from January. They report them the detail where they report them for these things and I say then say there can be continual violence and insecurity between armed groups, non-state actors, and Cameroon security forces them. Then talk say it leads to the displaced for the 500 people the way they be eternally displaced from January. 20 of them then come on for Menchum for whom where they fled for Menchum due to clashes them, and then over 300 people them also they then become IDP for inside Moyoka for Fako. Then talk say the population they then suffer killings, destruction of property, kidnappings for ransom, illegal taxation, arbitrary arrest, and extortion. Then talk say for over that 2 months, they don't get non-state actor, that means Ambazonian fighters them. For January 9, they be announced a roadblock for Bamenda and Dob Road, where it restrict traffic, where they go for instance Gokitunja. They also talk say after 1 week they be uplift them. Then talk say Ambazonian fighter then also block Bamenda Batibo Manfe Road and also Bamendankwe Road, where it greatly affect humanitarian jobs them. Then talk say this road closure, it will delay and suspend humanitarian activities for huge area for our territory. They also talk say for access for education and healthcare services, then be continually being impacted by the war where they go on. So now the report that way the United Nations it send them for outside. So any man where you read that report, if you been in a foreign country, you read that report, which type of image where you go to get them for the country? You go to see say majority of which way it happen, now say restriction, na Ambazonian fighter they do them. All the thing the way they talk now, it shows in our fighter they do them for every report where they come every day. So we need to get a very good image so that any man where they listen and they read this document then because now the one in this America they go to see them, the European Union they go to see them, out of all things where they don't list them. How many? For the 5 main things them, all of them as a result of Ambazonian forces them. So now the things in that way they happen, I want me gonna get a clear picture so that all man go fit make up your own mind. Me no be some man they tell you how to interpret them, make the interpretation it go remain for you. The other big news where that happen, now they release for a report where the United Nations it don't put them. The United Nations since the Green Tree Agreement it will be signed between Cameroon, Nigeria, France, and the United Nations, the United States it will signed as an observer for implement the decision where they be hand Bakassi back for Cameroon. The United Nations due to the war where they go for Ambazonia, it be done decide for reserve for just be an observer, but their office for West Africa and Sahel, they don't announce and say they don't meet up Djongote and they don't decide for work together with Cameroon and Nigeria for demarcate the border right from northern Cameroon right up to Bakassi. This one now one of the indication there for things that they want our people. This one mean now say the United Nations it don't support the Green Tree Agreement for hand Bakassi directly to Cameroon, and it don't also undermine any hope we get them. Say the United Nations for see that Green Tree Agreement for raise up question them about Ambazonia and Cameroon's sovereignty over that territory. So if any man if the one for get any other information about how way things that they go, this is one of those things. The question where Ambazonia they need for ask their mind and say, when I hear all the interview around talk with Mark Barata, with Tapang, with Adana, with Sikot, and many other Ambazonian people the way they don't talk them. They talk say make we wait until negotiation it go do arrive for air. We no fit make any concession now. May they know say when the enemy the feel say na the win and where the war they perceive and that way, there is no incentive. We now want wait until the soldier then die, we lose all our leverage, the international community completely back La Republic, then we go get a total loss scenario where we don't predict them and where we need for prevent them. If we not take advantage for the gains they would make them for the past 8 years, we don't fight this war. We go lost everything, it will go for water. The Cameroon, they will get total control for our territory and our identity. It will be wiped out as a result of a loss of a war. When I remember the prediction where Honorable Weber began. So we will not be a captured people. God forbid we allow ourselves for sleepwalk into a state of a captured people. So now, why that way we for the Ambazonian People's Right Advocative Platform would then come up with an alternative solution, the PPP, where they call for 1 Cameroon, 2 people, for make sure say the identity for we Anglophone, West Cameroon, Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians, may be preserved with our territorial integrity and our people then be handed down with self-governance for be able to govern themselves, manage their own budget, and run their own local security. This one is the only hope for Ambazonia, now the only way we will come out of this war with dignity, and now the only way we will preserve our territory. Otherwise, our territory, it could be forever a desolate land of violence, similar to the violence we see for Mexico and for many other countries them across the world like Haiti. Our diaspora, increasingly, they will lose hope forever come back for ground zero. Increasingly, they bury them now for abroad. We see even bands of people, of all people, they bury them for Douala. And this is a situation we must avoid to make sure that we take advantage and do the right thing. We not expect say any people the way they be delusional, people the way they don't become occultic and partisan, they go to give us solution. They have not done so from the beginning of this struggle, and they will not do so. So we call on all Ambazonians for join this effort, for be brave, for join the train while door then still be open. Otherwise, they go to join the come under now with shame. Another thing where it done happen na Francis Ngannou, the big boxer for Cameroon, he done lost fight, then give it KO, then give it knockout for round 2 for boxing. And it shows say even though na a good boxer, God in never allow it, as we done talk, God done humility, he never allow Cameroon me then get the type of honor with such things that he get them. Such sports and activity then for entertainment, it then become the core for building nations' pride as our youths they return towards such celebrities for identify with them, and will be very happy for CC dan lost this game. Cameroon therefore be always lifted up. It is only because of this war and their attitude towards our people them where they suffer such humiliation, because God no go to give them this glory while our people them they mourn and they cry. So our fellow Ambazonians, Women's Day it don't come, it don't go. Our women them, we see how they march for inside Bamenda. It show we say now the biggest march this way since this war is start, and do one of the indication the way it show we how far we done lost and how we lost ground, and it go only get worse. Our people they need for come together for see how we work together for end this war. We go help our people them. Otherwise we go become a captured people. We will become sardinalized. We will be like the francophone them as well, where they go pollute our region with alcohol, entertainment, destroy our sense of patriotism. We will become like La République du Cameroon, a country where they no fit take coup d'etat for move president for secure their interests, where the rich will become richer and the poor will become desolate. Another bad news for La République where they come when a joy to for we na say the European Union it done ban all fishery products them from Cameroon. The European Union it done take the decision. It talks say they no go accept for European market any fishery or seafood product then where they catch them for inside Cameroon, or ship where get the flag where they register for Cameroon, because they need to cooperate for fight illegal and unreported fishing activity them where the endangered war fishery them. The Cameroon government they don't give them now a red card together with 4 other countries them now where they for that list for European Union. One na Saint Vincent, another one na Grenadine, another one na Comoros and Cambodia. They don't join La République for that list for country the way they don't ban their product, because the Cameroon government, due to bribery and corruption, they ran the signed document that they authorize illegal company them for China and many other rook country them for can become cash fish or use their accreditation for cash fish for anywhere, anyhow, without reporting the fishes them, for violate international law and endanger fish species, and they need to follow rules them, so they could suffer this pain. This pain could definitely suffer na the poor people, because the rich people them for the Cameroon where they take the bribe them for the country, they don't even care. Their population not be organized for even understand where to go on. So these are the things and way it happen. Another big news way it did, we were people that also need for understand them. Now say they talk according to this report where now one of the indicator that now would monitor them for know how to fight war and would strategize war, how to win or not to win. One of them now this IFING agency, now a very big agency for America where would follow their report about country them for fee able for know how we follow Cameroon their portfolio and for fee bring them down. According to their report, their cumulative net income for companies them for inside Cameroon, their salary or profit them that are increased by 16.1%. If you want for begin follow this type of report, if you also go you subscribe for the National Institute of Statistics. It will give you accurate information for global tradings, and it will help you for know how country they be important or how they assess country their stability them. So it be very important maybe to follow the track of this record them. So it show when I say Cameroon are a very wicked country. When I see they make more money, the country, the economy on papers it be very very good. But imagine the life with the people that they live on. They don't even get water or electricity for hospital them. With all the money where they enter, the minister they load money they pack and for Mukuta back them for inside their house them. While the people them for street they suffer, they not get no way for revolt, because the military they inside the hand and the pocket of the Bulu Beti mechanism them, where they then transform the whole country into Sardina. Opposition party they then be completely dead. Ambazonia war it instead help the Cameroon for avoid any pressure from international community for acts for democracy. They need to ask even for legitimate government anymore, because the war for Ukraine, it also means the United Nations and the pro-democratic states them, like the West country them, they need to still insist on democracy. They want more stability, as the war it almost be for a reset following the challenge of international president of the war in Ukraine. So we need to understand what did happen globally and understand the need why we need for move, and also know how we need for move. Our job now for empower una with knowledge, for give una the truth, especially in a time where the whole social media be polluted by a lot of people where they do like a social media experiment. Would they fear for serve our population? Would they also call on General Popo, make them open the road for Insa Batibo? They don't block on this week. I don't put out a message say they need to open that road from next week. From Tuesday, our driver them would instruct driver them say me them pass for that road, and with the hope say Popo he go do the right thing for open that road. If he truly fight now for Ambazonia, if not the Popo are know the very educated, one of the most educated Ambazonia soldier way there for ground zero, then me then do the right thing for open that road. He go give our people them all the advantage. If they talk say independence mean independence, why they instead make a more depend on La Republic and the block important road them. So fellow Ambazonian, we will be pushing the devolution and autonomy as a solution for our country. And we don't get a lot of messages from the haters and hardcore them. And I get one panabo where I go level for our people because we want a weekend. The panabo na say, if you will be player for inside football fee, some person the way is there for grandstand, it is shout so you know if you win game. You go be na a very dull and foolish player. For come out left your football, can begin stand the cautious say, you too, you can't enter, can't play. You feel say if you play past me, I go feel winner. That one all a sign of weakness. The reaction for Yabacho for begin go out, begin send insult them for me in a sign of weakness. All those useless threat for people where they not get power, it be in a only sign of weakness. Because if una get a roadmap where it be better than what you represent them, una go fight for win. Or we will go celebrate, we will join una for getting that independence. Rather than for the make empty threat and for the turn the abuse now our people, that they punish now our own people them. When I look the United Nations report, all the bad thing the way they talk about Ambazonia, a commander for ADF, a commander for Ayabacho. So instead, leave our people alone, focus on La Republic. The United Nations, now the first report this way, they put the taxation, the Ayabacho taxation for day as a negative thing for our population, as a thing for extortion, as a thing for abuse and violence against our own people. So if any man believes say he get a roadmap where if he give we independence, none of the noble can talk him. None of the noble argue it will talk him. Instead, they don't use na the bully tactics way na only Momo they use them, because Momo na man way no fit express itself, so he no get the ability for do it where he want do am, so he go tend na for violence and anger. But we go move forward with the interest for our public, for push for a solution where it will give our people progress, it will give them justice, and it will give them peace in a sustainable manner and a pathway towards independence, and it will make Ame will be on our own indeed. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.